What's up everyone? Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're gonna be making some chocolate protein brownies. They might be gluten-free and they might be vegan, but you are gonna see that they are gonna be delicious. So I grabbed this recipe from vitacost.com from their blog. They have some really yummy recipes, and all of the products I'm using are Vitacost brand products because April is Vitacost brand month. As you can see here, I'm using their gluten-free flour blend and their almond flour mix, non-GMO, BPA-free bag, their chocolate pea protein, really excited about this product, non-GMO, no artificial flavors, vegan, gluten-free, and their chocolate cocoa powder as well. Oop, sounds like my oven is ready to go at 350. And now we can get started putting all of this together. All right, so the recipe calls for almond flour, your oat flour, but instead I'm gonna be using this gluten-free multi-blend flour, and then a chocolate protein powder and cocoa powder, and then just baking powder, almond milk, and eggs. It's that simple. And I will be posting the actual recipe in the description below the video, so check that out. All right, so let's get started. We've got our almond flour, 2/3 a cup of that. We've got our oat flour, then our cocoa powder, and of course I like to mix all the dry ingredients and then do the wet ingredients. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and if you want, you can add some xylitol. It's optional, which is a plant-based sweetener. So I'm gonna probably add just a little bit of xylitol, taste it, and see if it's just right. And xylitol is actually really good for your teeth. So unlike sugar, which causes cavities, xylitol, along with a lot of other problems, xylitol is good for you. And I'm not gluten intolerant, but I always try to avoid gluten because it's pretty much an irritant for everybody, especially to the gut. It causes inflammation and a lot of health issues, so I always try to avoid gluten. So I'm gonna do like 1/2 cup of xylitol and see how that goes. And then I'm gonna use my almond milk and my 3 eggs. These eggs are actually from a local farm that we get all of our dairy from, which is pretty cool. So whisk them up. Oh, I cannot forget my protein. I almost forgot my protein powder. Protein, gotta get it in. Mix it all up and then stick this in. And usually with proteins, I go with a plant-based protein, like this one is a pea protein. I do the plant-based versus like the whey because whey has dairy, you know, it's a derivative of milk, and it's hard to get truly grass-fed whey, and if you're making sure that all of your protein is grass-fed, then why not do it with your whey protein? So I just stick with vegan proteins typically. It looks chocolatey. All right, so I'm gonna taste test this because you know you've got to taste it as you go. Actually really good. I'm gonna add just a little bit more xylitol, and I'm also feeling like it's a little bit thick, so I might add some more almond milk too. This is looking good. Now let's try it again. I like it, very chocolatey, which I like. I'm a fan of that. So now we're just gonna pour it in our baking pan, and it cooks for like 20 minutes, and it's that simple. I like these kind of recipes because I haven't got a ton of time. Stuff like this that you can just make up really quick and grab it and go is perfect for my lifestyle. I always feel like the best part about the cooking is licking the spoon. Stick them in the oven and let's see how they turn out. 20 minutes. Okay. See that? nice moisture still in there. You don't want them to be so dry that they're like, whoo, nice and moist. All right, so here it goes. The true test. They're good. Great consistency. And they would taste awesome with some almond butter or peanut butter on them. Really good. And you won't feel guilty about eating them either. Have you guys subscribed to my channel? Because if you haven't, click that subscribe button. I don't know if you've seen some of my other recipe videos, but I do have them, and I'm always putting out workout and health and fitness tips. So make sure you subscribe. And for the recipe, check the description below this video. See you all soon.